What is going on YouTube? DoubleO here, and we are checking out something a little bit positive today. We've been in this culture war for a good 10 years now, still ongoing, though people are saying that, you know, the anti-wokers won, kind of, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, like I talk about a lot of anti-woke stuff on my channel about how DEI, ESG and all that stuff is just bad, and how, you know, Hollywood isn't doing representation right, and they're just ruining old classic franchises by just gender swapping, race swapping, and just doing it the laziest way possible. But I want to talk about something that's actually doing diversity and representation right, because I do believe representation more so and diversity is important. But at the same time, I also believe that the story comes first, the characters comes first, and the art comes first. All that kind of stuff is just secondary, and it's nice cherry on top. It's a nice icing on the cake. It's not vital, but I think it is quite important in the long term, in the long run for things, you know. And there's this new series on Cartoon Network for the kiddies out there called Iyanu, which is based on some Nigerian, I believe, I'm Nigerian, folklore or something like that. I don't know the exact storyline of it, but we're going to look into it. It's made by, I believe, I don't know if they're a British company, but they sound British because they're called Unique Studios, which is quite a clever play on words. If you're from the UK, neek is just like a UK slang for a geek or a nerd or a black geek. I used to always think of it as the N word, you know, but replaced G with N for geek, you know. N-word geek, basically. So I kind of get it, and obviously it means unique as well. So that's kind of funny because it's about comic books, and this is based on a comic book. And you know, it's comics and video games and all that is for nerds or geeks, you know. So no, I think neek is nerd and geek put together, but sometimes I used to think, because a lot of the black community say neek a lot, so I just thought of it as N-word plus geek. Anyway, let's check this trailer out. This looks really good, but I'm going to go into it after we've watched it. I've talked enough. Let's go.
SO Warriors, firm up. Absolute power.
It gives me Black Panther vibes.
There's only one hope for the people of Yoruba land.
Yoruba land is crazy, because I'm Yoruba.
Iyanu.
I thought the chosen would be taller.
As the chosen, you have a trinity of powers: unnatural, natural, and supernatural.
She must prove herself
The land isn't getting any less cursed while you try to discourage me.
Trust your instincts. This is what I have been training you for.
and discover the source of her powers.
Team Chosen. I like that. Team Chosen.
You can do this.
They actually have the light side of their palms colored in the right way. Like if you're watching Invincible, for example, the animations, they never get that bit right, but sometimes it kind of looks a bit racist for the old cartoons used to do it. That's the irony, isn't it? But I feel like you just fade it. Anyway, let's not go into all the little details of how they accurately animated it. Oh, I'm enjoying it, man.
And discover the source of her powers.
Team Chosen. I like that. Team Chosen.
You can do this. One big leap.
For a chance to return her people to a new age of wonders.
How was that?
Iyanu, new series. Premieres
Wow.
Saturday, April 5th at 9:30.
That looks amazing, man. I love it. This is representation. This is how, if you want to do diversity and representation, something original and actually showing a different culture, not just, it's always medieval Europe, because we're so used to medieval Europe being in lore, fantasy, and, you know, entertainment. So they're just like, well, medieval Europe is mostly white people. We have to diversify it. So let's just put black people in there where they weren't actually there, and it just ruins the whole immersion of it, because you know that's not what actually happened, unless you make a story specifically about that. But you can't always make a story specifically about a black person, or more, as they used to call it, coming into medieval Europe. And, you know, it's just nice to see a different culture represented like this. Like we've had Moana, we've had Mulan, we've had Aladdin, all those kinds of cultures kind of made by white people, which I don't think is a bad thing. But, you know, there might be some inaccuracies there, or just liberties taken on the other there, here and there, you know. But it's really cool to see something like this where they're actually doing proper original representation. Now, am I gonna watch it? Well, it's on Cartoon Network. I might check it out a little bit if I get a chance. But what I'm excited about is the fact that it just exists, you know, and kids will watch it. Let's check out more about the people involved. Right, so we've got Unique Studios. I love the play on words there, unique and neek. I've already explained what that means. 2,000 pages of free comics. Damn, free comics, that's crazy. So we are frustrated by the lack of African-inspired content in mainstream entertainment, comics, animation, game, etc. But rather than complain, we've chosen to do something about it. Hey, I like that. Our stories have stood the test of time, garnering several prestigious awards over the years. Damn, why? Because we believe in creating great characters whom everyone can relate to. No gimmicks, publicity stunts, events, or reboots, launches. Just fresh, unique, compelling stories and heroes that draw you in and keep you hooked. There's a vast wealth of history and culture native to Africa that the world can be entertained, educated, and inspired by. Because of that, there's a movement of African-inspired creatives and storytelling. You don't be on the outside looking in. I like that. That sounds good to me. That's what I was about to say. So this is great stuff here. I just hope now woke isn't just because, contrary to popular belief, people will be like, oh, it's black, it's gay, it's woman, means woke. No, that's not what woke is. Woke is the ideology that you bring into it, you know. This is original, diverse representation. This is original, diverse representation right here, but it could still be lame. It could still be bad writing, overly political, politicized crap. It could just be terrible characters written with agendas, written with just modern day Hollywood, California mindset kind of crap stuff, you know, nothing unique, original, not characters that are realistic and believable, or characters that are relatable in a way that might not be so politically correct or conventional, you know. Sometimes they always worry about offending too much to the point where they're overly politically correct or overly trying to preach and virtue signal, and then it doesn't matter if it's original content, the writing sucks, and then people call it woke, and then everybody just thinks it's woke because there's black people in it. No, it's woke because the writing sucks. But hopefully these guys, based on what they've said in their goals for their business, it sounds like they know what they're doing, and this sounds really exciting. So definitely recommend to check this out. Iyanu's got quite a few views on it. For kids, Cartoon Network. I definitely would show my kids this if I ever have them. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That's my reaction to Iyanu. If you liked it, please give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.